Hey guys, it's April and welcome back to my channel. I've gotten my bachelor's degree in criminal justice and a minor in psychology, and I'm going to say that for the next 92 videos because I'm just so proud of myself. I'm also a board member for the nonprofit Voices for the Silenced. We help missing person cases in mostly West Virginia. We get searches together, we can help put up billboards, we help make missing person flyers and do reels for social media, and just as much as we know to do to help these families. And I know today is only an audio recording, but to be honest, I've been busy. And from the time when you listen to this, last weekend was my son's birthday, so I was not going to take time out of my day to try to film this video and the one you're going to hear after. So yes, you do get some audio recordings. I hope that doesn't bother you too much, but I'll be back in camera very soon. And of course, we are here with a talking CJ, and we are here to talk about the multi-level marketing. Now, we've already talked about ponzi schemes, we've already talked about pyramid schemes, and now we're into that final unholy trinity that we hear about, which is MLMs. But let's recap a little bit of what a ponzi scheme is. And pretty much what a ponzi scheme is it's a fraud system in which you're paying your existing members by these new members' funds. They claim high returns with little risks, and you really believe that your money is going to a legitimate business activity, but you really do not know what you're paying for, clearly. And the main phrase that most people think of Ponzi schemes is robbing Peter to pay Paul. It requires an initial investment and promises above average returns. They use vague words and phrases to describe their income strategy. They target people that aren't as smart with money or investing just in general, and they're constantly convincing you not to take your money from this program to keep investing it into new things they offer. Now, a pyramid scheme is a fraud scam that is just an unsustainable investment pitch because it relies on recruiting pretty much. And a pyramid scheme is also a fraud scam, and it's just unrealistic because it relies on recruiting. It funnels the money of the new recruits all the way up to the top, and the higher on the pyramid you are, the more you get paid. But the thing is that pyramid schemes inevitably collapse when there isn't any more people to recruit. And the people at the bottom have lost a ton of money, but the people at the top happen to be very wealthy. So then what is multi-level marketing? Because anybody that has ever been presented with an MLM, it really does sound almost exactly like a pyramid scheme. But MLMs really refer to a strategy of direct sales. They join a company that has products and services, and they go out and they try to sell you those products. They become their own pretty much contractors, independent distributors. There's a few different words they use, and these people are obligated to sell the products or services of the business that they signed into. These sales usually can be done online or in person, and they are encouraged to recruit members into the business also in some of these schemes, in some of these MLMs. They really try to convince people that this employment is not based on salary type work fields by selling company products or services. You get to make your own schedule, you get to work when you need to, you can really mold your lifestyle around when you want to work. But in reality, the pay scale is shaped like a pyramid, so that isn't common for people at the bottom that are just now signing up. These are also known as pyramid selling, network marketing, referral marketing, so you might also hear MLMs called that too. And they came around in the 1920 to 1930s by California Vitamin Company, which we probably know more as Nutrilife, and the California Perfume Company that we all pretty much know as Avon. They do operate in all 50 states in the US, but they are becoming illegal more and more places. And the MLM companies themselves can earn up to billions of dollars off annual profit. They earn from the downlines of the pyramid-shaped model, and it is then celebrated to show encouragement for more people to recruit and recruit more. That way there's more layers in the pyramid and you're having more of a passive income of just what they're doing come up to you. But this ends up causing unrealistic expectations also. And these MLMs really sell the image of how confident you have felt since you have became a part of this MLM. It claims to bring financial independence to you and that you can make your own schedule, like I was explaining, but it doesn't necessarily sell you the products or services as a whole. It's more of just the lifestyle you'll have being in this company. And there's usually two monetary streams that come from being a part of an MLM. There's one stream that's based on direct sales, you selling something to a person face to face or through your website, and you take a commission off of that. Now, the second base is from recruitment, and you're paid by the company through their commission and all of that. And those people are known as your downlines, and this is what makes it look like a pyramid. Members of all levels should be receiving income. The more layers that are under you, the more you're getting paid. And the type of marketing you use in MLMs is pretty much word of mouth marketing, referrals, interactive distributions like parties, events, maybe, if you set a table up at a convention or something, and throughout your relationships and friendships, family, those types of things. But the biggest red flag should be how focused this company is on you getting recruiting done. And some jurisdictions, like I was saying, have made MLMs completely illegal because they are starting to run as a traditional pyramid scheme, such as China. You can't do any type of MLMs in China. Many illegal pyramid schemes try to disguise themselves as MLMs, and the overwhelming majority of distributors will not make a profit or lose money in those schemes. Their wage scale is very similar, but when they try to explain it, it seems complex, so you don't know really what questions to ask. And there happens to be a rather expensive initial cost for, kits or products to join. There's major emphasis on recruiting side in a lot of MLMs, and there's a massive pressure to purchase your own products and only use the products that the company you work for sell. They encourage bothering your friends and families constantly to buy products or to be one of your recruits. And a lot of the products usually have false claims, and let's just say it, these MLMs have a very cult-like behavior and tendencies. And most MLMs are only profitable if you were one of the first people to join the company. And you can tell if an MLM is not a pyramid scheme because you can make a good profit on just selling their products successfully and not really recruiting that many people. If you're starting to see that it's nearly impossible to make money from just selling the products, you might want to reconsider if you are in an MLM or a pyramid scheme. Because with an MLM, they have a 70% rule, and 70% of their product sales and goods have to be sold from someone not from the company. It can't just be distributors only buying those products. And the biggest downfalls of MLMs is that around 99% of people who join MLMs barely make a profit, if not lose money, even if they make really high promises that they would. And it focuses mostly on recruitment most of the time. The pressure for people to sign up without knowing very much about the company at all and telling them that they're losing an opportunity if they don't sign right now is a huge red flag. You should be able to go and research a company and do your own legitimate, Googling and everything to see if you want to join. So there are some things to consider if you are planning to be a part of an MLM. You need to research the company. Google and see if this business is linked to any scams or lawsuits. Google Google their customer satisfaction. Check with your attorney general for complaints on this company and see what other distributors have to say about this company that still work for them and ones that don't work for them anymore. And what exactly is your financial situation? Because you've got to understand you're going to lose money at first. This can't be a get rich quick scheme. You are going to have to put in a lot of effort and a lot of time and a lot of money you will not be paid for at first. And because at the end of the day, if this is a legitimate MLM, it is a small business. You are going to have to put in a ton of effort. You're going to have to be able to afford trips and training and conventions that isn't coming from the profit of whatever you're bringing in from the MLM. And you also have to be able to be a salesperson. You're selling products. If this is a legitimate MLM scheme, or if this is a legitimate MLM, you have to be able to sell their products to make money. And yes, of course, you have to have that charisma to convince people to join the company too, but at the end of the day, you have to know whether you have the personality to do this, and you have to know if you're going to have the network to do this. Do you have friends and family that are financially able to support you in this business by buying products? Do you have people that you could responsibly help join this company and navigate it for them? Do you have the personality to expand your network of people? Do you have the personality to be able to stand up in front of all these groups of people and explain these products and how much you enjoy them, if you do, or anything like that? It's important to bring these up because people get scammed very easy, and it's, usually very desperate people that they cling on to, whether that's like financially, needing a break, like needing something to just make a little extra money, or even kind of preying on people that might have a lifestyle that's kind of, almost boring, like maybe a stay-at-home mom that now all her kids are in school, and so they have all this extra time during the day, things like that, like rather young people, because it can be a confidence builder if you're doing well. And, so you have to be very careful. Please take the things I said into consideration before joining and just really think it through. But that's all I have for MLMs, or listening, Like and subscribe for me and hit that notification button. That way you're notified the next time I upload. Also, there's still a GoFundMe for Crystal Young. If you haven't, please go watch that video because you need to understand why her mom needs this PI so bad. I still have stickers for sale. They're $2 and all proceeds go to the Cold Case Foundation, so it is for a good cause. And thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!